Gamers, what is good? How's it going, guys? Welcome. Well, and Sora's rotating weird. There we go. Welcome to the stream. What's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? Hope you're all doing good, doing nice. I haven't brought the green screen a little bit for Sora, but today, I don't know why I have the San Fran visor on. Actually, I think it's because I went into the green screen room with the visor on. Whatever. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a couple of days since I last live streamed. But we are here today. We're energized. We're about to do something fun. I just spent the last hour planning, writing down just a lot of my thoughts that I want to cover today. Because I don't want to just spitball. I mean, we are going to just spitball and talk about stuff. But I'm going to be following a little bit of logic here today. We're not just going to randomly be oh, it's going to release on this day. And just because I feel like it. I mean, well, I'm going to do that a little bit. Not going to lie, because these are some pretty loose predictions, but I do have some logic that you guys will be able to follow, and that hopefully the people watching this later, the VOD, are able to follow as well. So we got the green screen Sora here, but before we get too deep into the live stream, we do have a sponsor, as you guys see. Today we are sponsored by Zenless Zone Zero. I know you guys see that graphic to the right over there. Today's stream, and most streams over the next couple of weeks, are going to be sponsored by them. Stream Elements and Zenless were kind enough to sponsor the content. This is a advertisement towards especially new players who haven't tried Zenless Zone Zero. It's an action game with a lot of characters, incredible characters, amazing designs. I'm sure you've seen it all over Twitter, all over social media. You've probably heard about this game. Incredible characters, music, story. Simply downloading and opening the game, meaning clicking that link, downloading the game, opening it, supports the channel directly. Helps me keep food in the fridge. Anyways, click that link in the description or type ZZZ !ZZZ in the chat to download and try out the game. We'll be saying that a couple of times in the live stream. For anyone who hasn't tried Zenless, this is your chance to try it out. I'm going to be trying it out for the first time myself, a matter of fact, pretty soon. But yeah, tell me how you guys feel about the game. I feel pretty honored to be sponsored by them because even though I haven't played Zenless yet, I am a very big Hoyoverse fan. I loved Genshin. I don't know how many of you were around during my big Genshin phase. But I was in love with Genshin. I would go as far as to say back then Genshin was probably a top 10 game for me. Might still be just off of memories and reminiscing alone. That game was great to me back then. I was so floored that this was a free-to-play game, and I hope I feel that exact same way with Zenless Zone Zero and that you guys do as well. Also, hi to everybody in the chat. What's good, Sonic? What's good, Riptide? What's good, Wiley? What is good, Gabriel? What's good, Salico? What is good, Zandio? I hope I'm saying your name right. What's good, Evil Defender? What is good, everybody? What's good, Final Cloud? What's good, Arrow? What's good, Jakala, the Dragon Wolf? I don't know if I missed anybody, but how you guys doing in the chat? Hope you're all doing pretty good. I need to adjust the green screen a little bit because you guys see Sora's eyes, kind of see through them a little bit. Oh, that's a little too close. It's kind of cool though, being able to see through them. All right, but I hope you guys are doing good. Let me take a little sip of my drink because I'm speaking super. I'm pretty energetic right now. Okay, so I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I got some C4 energy, because I don't know, I have a C4 energy drink. I've never tried this before. I decided to try. I got this cherry berry lime flavor, and it's pretty good. It's really sugary, but it doesn't say it has any sugar in it, but it tastes extremely sweet. It is definitely energizing me. I take one sip of this. This has been on my desk for an hour. I take one sip of this, and I'm definitely just energized immediately. It's kind of crazy, but so today we are going to be predicting Kingdom Hearts 4 and Missing Link's release date. So how exactly are we going to go about this? I want to make clear before we dive super duper deep into this that Kingdom Hearts 4 and Missing Link do not have announced release dates. Missing Link does have an announced release window, which we'll dive into as we speculate on the exact day the game is going to release. But none of these games have release dates, obviously. Otherwise, this stream might not even be existing. We're going to be predicting these release dates for fun, mostly. We're just having fun, talking about when these games could possibly release, analyzing and predicting how far along Kingdom Hearts 4 is in development. I'm going to be emphasizing a few things and talking about and breaking down my logic here as well, while also simultaneously discussing with you guys in chat and some points you guys may end up making. So, for starters, if you guys enjoy the content, if you enjoy the streams, if you enjoy Kingdom Hearts, period, share the stream out. You know, get as many people involved in this as you guys want. It would really mean the world to me. Subscribe if you haven't. Like the stream if you haven't. I don't know how long the stream is going to go on for. I'm predicting somewhere between an hour or two. I have no idea. Somewhere within that little range. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoy the live stream, and let me know if the audio bouncing is good right quick. Like, am I, before we go full into the deep end, is my audio good? Like, meaning, is the audio bouncing? Like, I know you guys hear me fine, but do you guys hear the music fine? Is like, do you guys want to hear the music a little more, a little less? What we feeling? And yeah, what's good, Rose? Missing like April 10th, 2025. Okay. Music's very quiet. All right, let me put it here. Is this good for the music, guys? Maybe I shouldn't have music, because there's a possibility I make a VOD out of this. Like, or a, I don't know, I cut it up into something. Ooh. Is that better, guys? You're fine with quiet music? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alright, so to predict when Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to come out, first, what we have to predict is how far is this game in development? Like, seriously. Because, like, looking at Strelitzia and Sora here, I don't know how far along this game is in development. Now, it's been 2 years since this trailer dropped initially. I'm going to move the chat a little bit if you guys don't mind. I don't know. I actually don't know a good place for chat to stream. You know, maybe I'll put it here. I'll put it here. I'll put it under the Zenless widget. But move that up a little bit. Oh, wait, is that... Okay, hold on. We got to put it there, actually. It's doing a whole little graphic thing. This thing's, like, automated. I have no idea what it's doing. All right. Anyways, so... What in the world? There we go. Anyhow, so we need to talk about how far along this game is in development. This game it's been 2 years since KH4's trailer came out. And to be honest with you, wait, hold on, I'm trying to position Sora a certain way here. There we go. Let's put the KH3 Sora in between them. Dang it. There we go. So, I have no idea how long exactly this game has been in development. If I had to predict, I would guess this game started being worked on a little bit after Remind. Like, I mean, actually, they started coding stuff, they started porting assets. Nomura likely started the story a little bit after KH3, because I remember in the Ultimania, he said that during Kingdom Hearts 3, usually the way he processes things is, as he's making one game, he's thinking about ideas for the next. So he's already thinking about how he follows up this story as he's making the current one. So I'm sure he had the loose plot points of at least the prologue for Kingdom Hearts 4 already mapped out in his head while he was writing KH3's ending and Sora disappearing and all that stuff. So I think the actual production of the game started a little bit after Remind, and maybe at the absolute latest, maybe after Melody of Memory. But Melody of Memory was worked on by a completely different team while KH3 was being made. So I think Tokyo Team just right after KH3 just started working, or after Remind rather, started working on Kingdom Hearts 4. So our development timeline based off of that logic, but I think this decent logic, is anywhere from mid-2020 to, well, now. So we could say the game's maybe been in development for around 4 years now. And based on gaming right now, 4 years of development time is actually pretty short nowadays for AAA titles. Most AAA titles, I think, take around 5 to 7 years nowadays. Unfortunately, sequels and things can sometimes take a little less time. because if you're able to build a nice foundation and reuse a lot of assets and, you know, repurpose them, you can kind of just snowball off what you made previously. We don't know how much that is going to be the case for Kingdom Hearts 4, because Kingdom Hearts 4 is moving to a new engine. Unreal Engine 5, you are able to port a lot of things from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, but we have no idea how that's going to take an effect on development time. This on top of Missing Link being worked on already, even though that's also by a different team, they are like spread in a lot of different areas when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. So I'm thinking that Kingdom Hearts 4, assuming development is going smoothly, no major hiccups, nothing like that. Maybe you can extend Kingdom Hearts time, because nowadays, because they're doing a lot of newer worlds rather than older ones, I want to imagine that copyright or licensing for some of these worlds likely takes a little longer. Like Nomura talked about how it took him a little bit to get licensing for some Pixar worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3, and how the process was very different this time around, for a numbered title. And I assume this is likely because they wanted to use a lot of newer movies. So I think the newer the movies are, the more of a process they probably have to go through to get the licensing. And it probably takes even longer because Square Enix, I don't know what Disney's setup is for Japan relations. So Nomura talked about in the Ultimania how he would have to fly out to America to have some negotiations with Disney. And I'm sure they have translators and everything that can, you know, talk and do everything. But I want to imagine that constant back and forth with traveling just to negotiate things and contracts in person is likely a bit of a hassle. And I'm sure Nomura realizes this as well. And this is the aspect that just kind of is going to come naturally with Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts has ran through a lot of Disney worlds, and they got kind of lucky in the past. For people that don't know how worlds work in the Kingdom Hearts franchise, I don't know exactly how they work either, but I know a little bit based off of interviews I've read. Previously, what happens is if the team that made a Disney movie is still around, typically speaking, the licensing for that film or how they go about incorporating that world into Kingdom Hearts is a collaboration between the director team of that movie, and the Kingdom Hearts team. For example, this was the case with worlds like Frozen, worlds like Monsters Inc., a lot of worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3, because a lot of those teams are more recent, 2000s and after, compared to Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, where even games after, a lot of those movies were made in the 90s, in some cases even 80s and before. A lot of those teams aren't still around, so it's as simple, or theoretically as simple, as just getting the license to you, even though Kingdom Hearts is owned by Disney. It's as simple as getting the permission, getting the license, and getting a yes, you can use this world, and they just go off to the races with it, with whatever restrictions and guidelines they have to follow. With newer movies, it's a little bit more complicated, because the reason it is like that, think about Mickey in Kingdom Hearts 1. They almost didn't allow Kingdom Hearts to use Mickey in Kingdom Hearts 1's ending. I should be putting up some stuff while talking about this. They almost didn't allow Mickey to be in Kingdom Hearts 1's ending, all because... Oh man, this is the ending. All because Mickey was being used in another game that was releasing on GameCube. And this is a big deal, because this is still the case for a lot of newer IPs, because a lot of companies, when they ask for licensing to say Mickey, or ask for permission to use certain characters like this, I'm sure Kingdom Hearts doesn't deal with this as much now, but it probably does deal with it when it comes to World still. When they ask to use characters like this, they kind of have like an exclusivity thing. Because, like, let's say Mickey's a popular character. Elsa, Anna are popular characters. Let's say Kingdom Hearts dropped and there's like 5-6 other Mickey games releasing. That's a little bit of a problem, because not all those games that have Mickey in them are going to get as much of a benefit. So, like, I don't know, it's as simple as like you want you want all the products that have this character to have time to succeed and have time to flourish. Because as dumb as it sounds to maybe us, because we're just hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans, a lot of us, for more casual audiences, they might debate, okay, do I buy the Mickey game with Kingdom Hearts, or do I buy the Mickey game for Magical Mirror, or do I buy the Mickey game Epic Mickey? I'm just using loose examples, not saying all these games were released at the same time, but that's something like a child might think about. They can only buy one Mickey game with their allowance, or so on and so forth. These are like just very small things that companies have these like restrictions for, these exclusivity like kind of clause for. And this is why Mickey was only able to be used in one scene for Kingdom Hearts, which it almost wasn't even that, because Nomura basically begged for it. Anyways, I go on this tangent just to set up a picture, set up a idea, and especially since we're live, I can have this tangent. I set up this picture just to make it understood why Disney World negotiations could take longer. Because with Incredibles 3 coming out soon, they might not, like, now, they might want to release Kingdom Hearts around when Incredibles 3 comes out, but back in the day, and we don't know this, we just straight up don't have enough information. Let's say there's an Incredibles 3 game releasing alongside Incredibles 3. They may not want to release Kingdom Hearts around that time because Disney wants people to buy that Incredibles 3 game instead of, just Kingdom Hearts for Incredibles. These are just things that, like, copyright and licensing and all that stuff, these are things they deal with, and it's a very complicated and annoying process. And it's a miracle. Like, we're not just saying it's a miracle Kingdom Hearts exists just because it's Disney and Final Fantasy. We're also saying it because Kingdom Hearts might be, like, it could very easily be a licensing nightmare, but the fact that they've managed to make over a dozen games on this franchise and still kind of stay true to what it is genuinely a, like, big feat of negotiation, and a big feat of, like, just showing how far communication can go and having good relationships can go. So I say this about Kingdom Hearts 4, like I said, because this just shows the things they might have to deal with and how that could factor into development time. So all that just to say, Kingdom Hearts 4, I think is more likely for 2026, maybe even 2027. Now I'm a betting. I'll bet and say 2026 for a couple of reasons. But I would personally like late 2025, 2026 would be my, like, loose predictions for KH4. And we're not just gonna do the predictions and kind of leave it at that. Another thing to factor into this is Square Enix's release calendar. They recently dropped Final Fantasy VII Rebirth earlier on in the year. Dragon Quest, we have no idea when Dragon Quest 12 is going to come out, and especially with the Akira Toriyama's passing, it might have even gone delayed a lot further. So I'm thinking that Kingdom Hearts 4, to a lot of people, Kingdom Hearts 4 is likely their next, like, giant title. Their next title that's going to... What the heck? I thought I put it on loop. Kingdom Hearts 4 is likely the next, like, giant title that Square Enix will probably get, like, a decent bit of revenue from. With the exception of perhaps maybe another Nier game coming out, which I do think is possible at the moment, but it's hard to predict how much Square Enix values Nier. I think Nier has definitely risen up a lot. Like, back in the day, it's a AAA title at the end of the day, but back in the day, I think Nier, it was very valued, but, like, it wouldn't really impact whether they'd release, when they would release a Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy or a Kingdom Hearts. I nowadays think Square Enix's big three, which is Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts, might be a big four with Nier, because Nier Automata, I think, probably sold as much as Kingdom Hearts 3 did, though it's been out a lot longer. But Nier Automata sold quite a bit. I don't think Nier Replicant sold nearly as much, but it still sold, I'm pretty sure, a couple of, maybe like 1 to 2 million as well. Nier is up there, is what I'm saying. It's up there, and especially as the IP and merchandising. And because Square Enix doesn't have the relationship with Disney for that game, they might even make a decent bit more money off of that, or at least an equivalent amount of money as they do with Kingdom Hearts. I'm sure they have to split some of the profits with Disney to some degree. But unless, like, I think for 2025, Square Enix probably has another AAA title that maybe we don't know about yet. They're probably going to end up releasing. Because I don't think Kingdom Hearts 4 releases next year. That or Square Enix with this restructuring is going to just kind of take the hit and tank 2025 and just kind of take it on the chin. Maybe focus more on their mobile titles and maybe focus a lot more on Final Fantasy 14. Since those are already super big sources for their revenue. So, with this, I have a little bit of a prediction, or rather, before we get into that, I want to talk. Ooh, hold on. I'm sorry. My freaking throat started hurting. I was talking for a minute. All right. So I think Kingdom Hearts 4 is either their next big AAA title or it'll come after whatever their next one is. Some people think Final Fantasy might release its Part 3 very soon. I do think they'll release it within the next 2 years. So I do think 7 Rebirth Part 3 or Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 3 might release in 2026. So we could see a possibility where Square Enix drops 2 AAA titles in 2026. It's not like they only do it for one. Let me read some of the comments. KH4 is a sequel to KH3 probably takes longer than most modern game sequels, probably due because of the entirely new set of worlds and brand new assets they have to make for those. I completely agree, and I think with Unreal Engine 5, they're probably doing a lot more. They're probably making as many new assets as there are old ones. So we might be in a situation where Kingdom Hearts 4's development is likely going smoother than Kingdom Hearts 3's, but it's probably still taking long because of just general gaming inflation and money and time and dev time. Like gaming has just taken a longer period. Even sequels are taking longer. Because back in the day, like, because we're saying, you know, maybe 4 years to maybe 3 to 4 years for sequels. Back in the day, games like in the PS2, PS3 days, games could drop, like big AAA games could drop a sequel to their AAA game within like maybe a year and a half to 2 years. Now I think that number is probably like 4 to 5. So yeah, it's a little weird. Kingdom Hearts 3 was built on completely new assets already. Kingdom Hearts 4 I think is going to snowball off of that, but probably like, you know, to be honest, I actually think Kingdom Hearts 6, or I said Kingdom Hearts 6, I think Kingdom Hearts 5 is probably going to be a lot faster than 4 is, but let's not start that debate because we were saying that about KH3. So we were saying about KH3, we were saying about KH4. I don't know. I don't know, bro. But okay. You could get whole trilogies in the PS2 and 3 era. Yeah, for real. You got entire trilogies in like those eras. Nowadays, a trilogy for games, woo, it's kind of rough. It's kind of and all that. Anyways, so where was I? Go back to my notes here a little bit. All right, so I'm not going to reemphasize the points about Square Enix's. We know about KH4's potential development cycle, so I think they're probably a decent bit into development. If I had to put a percentage off of it based off of just predictions, I would imagine they're probably in the touching up worlds and voice acting phase for Kingdom Hearts 4. So from what I have heard, Quadratum is huge, like huge, but that's just what I've heard. I don't know if that's true. I just heard Quadratum is massive. Like, Nomura said that's going to be like a world you go back and forth to for a reason. That world's apparently about to be crazy. I'm not going to get too much into that. If I had to put a percentage on Kingdom Hearts 4, I would think they're in the worlds / voice acting phase of the game. Meaning they probably have the foundation done for the game, and they're probably like touching up. They're probably finishing a lot of like things for worlds. I think they probably don't have a single world completed yet. But they have the outlines and the foundations for all the worlds completed. So I would say probably like 60 to 70% of the game is probably where they're at. That would be my hard prediction for where they're at with the game. Maybe closer to 70, because I do think we might be closing in on a new trailer for the game, which I'll talk about later. So I'm debating right now. Do I want to get into this other segment, or do I want to talk a little bit more about Missing Link? Because Missing Link kind of relates to Kingdom Hearts 4. So, do you guys want... I'm going to ask you guys, chat. Do you guys want to hear my hard prediction for Kingdom Hearts 4? Or do you guys want to dive into Missing Link? Because Missing Link contextually, I think, has to do a lot with Kingdom Hearts 4 right now. Like, more than people probably think. I think they both definitely affect each other. Also, while you guys answer that, once again, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, hit the subscribe button, like the stream, share with a friend or family member, and download Zenless Zone Zero, because this game, they sponsored us. Holdover sponsored us. We got a Zenless sponsor, guys. You guys remember back in the day, some of you in chat who have been around for a minute, I see a couple of you who are definitely around during the Genshin days. I used to love Genshin, so I'm very honored to be sponsored by the company that made that game. So Zenless Zone Zero, we are going to be doing a stream of Zenless Zone Zero very soon as part of the sponsor as well. Download Zenless Zone Zero. So literally, if you haven't downloaded the game before, click my link pinned in the comment section, pinned at the top of the description, or type !ZZZ in the chat. Simply downloading, playing the game helps the channel out. I would really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me, guys. It would helps us put food in the fridge, helps us pay the bills, helps me put clothes on and stuff. But still, support the boy. Maybe we'll get more sponsors from. Maybe we will get that Genshin sponsor one day. You know what I'm saying? Do you think they would do a Kingdom Hearts reboot? Yeah, I do think so. I think after Nomura leaves, I think they're going to milk Kingdom Hearts by rebooting it. Maybe not rebooting, but I think they're going to remake old Kingdom Hearts games, likely. Alright. And hi, Putty Apple. Yo, everyone say hi to Putty Apple in the chat. That's Mrs. Prodigy in the chat right now. I know the Holdover sponsorship is kind of crazy, ain't it? Alright, so we're gonna do Missing Link. We're gonna talk about Missing Link, because trust me, this comes back around to Kingdom Hearts 4. So, I'm gonna pull up a Missing Link trailer. Alright. We're gonna loop this trailer. So, Kingdom Hearts freaking Missing Link, bro. Freaking Missing Link. This game does not exist. Where is it? Where's the game? Where the freak is the game, bro? I'm doing this. I'm not doing the green screen part. Where? Hold on, I'm gonna just. I can't do what I want with the green screen. Whatever. Where's the game? Where is the freaking game? And I'm not just being an annoying Kingdom Hearts fan. Okay, maybe a little bit. Okay, maybe a lot. But look, I'm justified. I feel like if you are a little annoyed at Missing Link not being out, which I'm being loud, and we're making content, so I'm being a little louder than maybe I usually be about this. That's not true. I'm naturally loud, but look. Maybe I'm being a little loud. I'm not actually mad at Square. I want them to take their time with this game. I do care about how good this mobile game is. I do care about the story being good. Shoot, I want them to drop more story if they can. Shoot, I'm down with that. I don't need to do the whole update cycle. I'm down with them just, dropping the game. I'm down with them just dropping the game and like giving us a bunch of story. But look, wait, look at this. Actually, I have another tab already open for this. Look, this freaking game dropped this teaser trailer. Oh, Sora's in the way. Hold up. Hold on. You guys see where Sora is? You guys see what Sora's looking at right there? They dropped this teaser trailer October 30th of last year. It's been over a year since the trailer. And more than freaking that, You guys see? You guys see this date? Coming 2024. I think it's 2024. Chat, is it 2024? What year are we in, guys? What year are we in? I haven't heard about this game since the beta. I didn't even get to play the beta. Maybe I'd be a little less like loud about Missing Link if I played the beta. I haven't played the beta, bro. Okay, chat. I don't know. Raise your hand or like type a 1 in the chat if you played the beta. Type a 0 in the chat if you haven't played the beta. It's 1924 actually. 2044. Let's see, how many people in chat have played the beta? I'm gonna type a 0 too, because I ain't played the beta. So, realistically speaking, right? To a lot of us, we ain't get none from this game. We ain't play the game. We ain't get no beta, no US beta, no freaking Western beta. We haven't gotten that. We ain't get none of that. No beta. So we starving over here. We were looking at all the other. We were Squidward looking out the window for Missing Link. Like coming 2024. This game's supposed to release in 2024. So chat, straight up, do you guys think this game is going to release? I'm gonna ask you guys before I give my predictions. Do you think this game is releasing in 2020? Do you think this game is releasing in November or December? Just simple yes or no. W or L. W or L in the chat. We'll just do that. Make it cringe and simple. W or L in the chat. Massive L. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look. Y'all don't even have hope. Y'all don't have hope. So why should I have hope? Unfortunately, I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. Meaning, I unfortunately have too much hope. If Kingdom Hearts has taught me anything, when all is lost, when darkness has taken over your world, there's a shining light in that darkness. With that being said, I think Missing Link is a little reliant in my head. This is my logic, and I've said this before in videos. I actually think Missing Link releases or comes out after or with a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. Now, maybe I'm just being maybe this is massive copium for this. Maybe it's massive copium, but think about it. Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. Let's look at Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. I'm gonna be real. I stopped going off my notes like 20. Well, I'm looking very loosely, but I'm like, I stopped going off my notes a while ago. All right, so look. 2016. Did we get anything in 2016? Wait, hold on. No, that wasn't the announcement trailer. This is the launch trailer. Announcement trailer for Unchained Key. Yeah, there we go. 2015. So E3 2015, chat. For Kingdom Hearts. Oh my gosh. E3 2015 for Unchained Key's announcement. This is when Key Browser came over to us. So 2015 was the same year we kind of got Kingdom Hearts 3 returning. 2013 they dropped the announcement trailer and they dropped the D23 little gameplay trailer on Luminous Engine for KH4. 2015 was the first year we saw Kingdom Hearts 3 and Unreal Engine 4, where we saw the Xehanort and Erika's chest cutscene, we saw Olympus looking really pretty. That's when we got the return of Kingdom Hearts 3. It just so happens that when Unchained Key was announced to come out, even though it wasn't released for a little bit. To be fair, for America, it wasn't released for a little bit. This was back in the day when Square Enix was still doing the whole, yeah, you get Kingdom Hearts a year after everyone else. But I digress. Unchained Key was announced as a mobile game in 2015. Or it got shown to the world for the first time in 2015, along with Kingdom Hearts 3. So I think it's very clear that they like to build these mobile games hype cycles off of their major game. Square Enix is smart with that. So I'm theorizing. You see that coming 2024 right there? So I'm theorizing. We got to do a little animation again. Here we go. 2024 for Missing Link is possible. There is one way that I see Missing Link coming out this year still. And if Square does this, this will be like the best day in the past 2 years for Kingdom Hearts fans. So now I gotta go back a little bit and dive into some lore. So let's turn the music down a bit. We're gonna hold on. We're gonna dive into some lore. This year has been a bust for Kingdom Hearts 4. This year has sucked for Kingdom Hearts 4, for Kingdom Hearts period. Like maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but like it's so like weird how this year has been, because we don't really we got the betas for Missing Link, we got some new cutscenes for Missing Link, but like we didn't get them. Like a lot of people in like other countries got them, but the majority of people didn't get to play the betas. Is Missing Link project's dead? Maybe, but there's hope, and this is the hope I'm talking about. So we went through Summer Games Fest, Xbox showcases, we went through D23, TGS, nothing. No Kingdom Hearts 4. Not a single thing. Summer was our moment to see Kingdom Hearts 4. I tried to manifest and predict the summer of Kingdom Hearts. It's almost Christmas. It's almost Christmas, guys. So there's one final hope for Kingdom Hearts 4 this year. Otherwise, we might just see it at some random point next year. I mean, there's always next year. But for this year, to make up for lost time in 2024, there's one last chance. But it's a slim chance. It's such a small chance, but there is hope. So I'm going to do the classic Kingdom Hearts lore analysis. The Christmas of Kingdom Hearts. Rose knows where I'm going with this. So Jeff Keighley, during Summer Games Fest, I would say Summer Games Fest was probably the biggest blow for a lot of people. Like, not because it was ever likely to show up at Summer Games Fest, because it's way more likely to show up at D23 or TGS, which it also didn't show up at, but because Summer Game Fest, I think, had the loudest reaction from Kingdom Hearts fans. People were arguing with Jeff Keighley, with Kingdom Hearts YouTubers on Twitter. People were arguing about this a lot. People were the most upset and the most argumentative, I believe, about Summer Games Fest and Kingdom Hearts not showing up there. And it's partially due to how the community, it's a mixture of how the community reacted, how the community had its expectations, and a mixture of what Jeff Keighley kind of said, which, you know, I don't think it was that big of a deal, but I would say at a minimum maybe could have came off as a little dismissive of KH fans who did want to see KH4 there. Now, that doesn't mean he wasn't allowed to say it. I think that's just how people took it. That's what I think. Personally, I respect the heck out of Jeff Keighley. I mean, Jeff Keighley's done a lot for gaming. Anyways, though, Summer Games Fest, I think, had the biggest reaction. We're going to go through this. We're going to rewatch this, because just to show you guys what it was like. You see this video? This by Manor YT right here. Shout out to them. 44,000 views. The Kingdom incident, Summer Games Fest 2024. So we're gonna watch this right quick. Hold on, let me position Sora. There we go. Well, actually, I'm over the chat. There we go. Let's. All right, took me a long time to Inglesore. Anyways.
Yeah, I see lots of people keep asking about Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why. People are setting themselves up for failure, but it's you guys can keep hoping.
Now we did.
All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later.
Kingdom what?
I'm not gonna lie, my heart stopped for a second after a long wait. Kingdom.
Yo, guys, that's me. That's us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll continue.
Like my brain like sparked for a second. Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't!
That was personal!
Don't do that, Jeff! I almost just went into anaphylactic shock.
All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later.
Don't give me a damn heart attack, god dang
People
it,
are setting
you're
themselves up for failure.
This.
Yo, 1,000 more!
All right, so you guys see, Summer Games Fest was that was probably the funniest day. That was probably one of the most humorous days to be a Kingdom Hearts fan, or one of the least humorous, depending on your side of the spectrum. Because some people, when they don't get KH news, they whine a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I can do a little bit of whining myself, but some people really whine. Like, some people are like, bro, Nomura, why do you like stab me in the chest or something like that? And I think the normal reaction should just be, dang it, dude, we didn't get it. That sucks. And that should be kind of the end of it. Because that's how I am at the end of the day. I mean, I cope, I say, dang, that sucks, and then move on with my life. I mean, shoot, there's more game events in the future. It's not like KH4 is going to get canceled or anything, I don't think. But anyways, Summer Games Fest, I think, was definitely the most dramatic out of all of the game events that we were hoping to see Kingdom Hearts 4 at, for sure. Jeff Keighley would then, after this, kind of troll the Kingdom Hearts fandom just a little bit, We went through more game events where Jeff Keighley even started using the clown meme for for Kingdom Hearts, which I think is just hilarious at this point. I think it's just funny. But then this is going to be something I overanalyze, and maybe I'm wrong about, but this is the chance. This is that sliver, that 5% chance that, like when Doctor Strange in Infinity War was like, yeah, I went through 6 million something different outcomes, I think more than that, and he was like, we won one. This is the one. This is the one for 2024. So Jeff Keighley went to Square Enix's headquarters. What a tremendous honor to spend time today at Square Enix headquarters in Tokyo with Tetsuya Nomura. And Hamaguchi too. I had to figure out whose Twitter that was, but they went to Square Enix's headquarters and spent time with Nomura and Hamaguchi. And he said thank you to Nomura and congrats on the release of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And this was, by the way, like months after Rebirth release, like 4 months after Rebirth release. No, 4 or 5 months after Rebirth release. But the fact that he visited the headquarters is kind of randomly, seemingly, on Twitter. Nothing, like, I'm sure Jeff Keighley just went there just to talk about stuff. Maybe they want to talk about, Rebirth, like 7 Remake Part 3. Maybe it's just Remake Part 3. But I think, because Jeff Keighley's in tune with the gaming community. Jeff Keighley knows what's going on. He knows what people want. And he even said before Summer Games Fest, this is a very light year for gaming. Which, to be honest, I don't think it's been that light of a year. Like, I feel like we've gotten a lot of stuff, but maybe light in terms of, like, Western titles. I think, like, Eastern titles, Japanese titles have been pretty good this year. We've had stuff like Metaphor, we have Unicorn Overlord, I believe, Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna be real. Maybe it has been, like, I can only name, like, 3 titles. Okay, seriously, though. I think Jeff Keighley visiting Square Enix's headquarters could have had another motive. Jeff Keighley as much as he likes to troll people and troll fans, he's a gamer. He wants to give fans what they want. He wants to have his shows be the biggest they can possibly be. He's super proud of the Game Awards. You know something that has never, ever been at the Game Awards, not once? Kingdom Hearts, baby. Kingdom Hearts has never been at the Game Awards. Not a single year. Kingdom Hearts always misses the Game Awards. It's been nominated a couple of times for some things, but Kingdom Hearts misses the Game Awards typically. So, I think maybe he talked to Nomura about bringing Kingdom Hearts 4 and having it be re-revealed after 2.5 years at the Game Awards. And I think that that is our one chance. And I think that if Kingdom Hearts 4 gets another trailer at the Game Awards, Missing Link will probably finally come out. You know, I can already imagine it. They drop a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. And then at the end of the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, not Union Cross, we're done with you. I love you, I miss you, but we're done with you. After Kingdom Hearts 4, we get a trailer for Missing Link, just announcing that the game has now released for all regions on iOS and Android. Finally, bringing Missing Link to us. Maybe it's not immediately after the Game Awards, but it might be sometime within that month. Missing Link is dropping in December. Because Square Enix is very last minute. Like, I think Square Enix is so last minute that Square Enix is the type of company to drop a game on, like, the 31st. Just to still be within, like, their release window. What do you guys think? Am I crazy? Is this silly? Kingdom Hearts has never been at the Game Awards. I don't know if 7 Remake Part 3 is ready yet to be shown. I don't know if it is. Maybe a teaser? I don't think Dragon Quest is ready. I don't know if Nier is ready. I don't know if the next Nier game is even ready. But Kingdom Hearts 4 is one of Square Enix's next big titles. And I think that if we had one sliver of hope, it's the Game Awards. It's the Game Awards. And if we see Kingdom Hearts 4 at the Game Awards, I think it'll snowball. And I think that re-reveal of Kingdom Hearts 4 will be for... It might not even give us a release window. We might not even... That might be the first time. That might be the last time we see Kingdom Hearts 4 for another 2 years. So 2027, 2028. But I think that next reveal for Kingdom Hearts 4 would be what snowballs and kickstarts us into Missing Link hype. Similar to how E3 2015 snowballed for Union Cross hype, for Unchained Key hype. I believe they will use Kingdom Hearts 4 to bring more downloads for Missing Link, because in Missing Link's current state, I don't think there's enough hype for it. I think the hype for Missing Link is mostly memes about where the heck the game is at. I do think that once it drops, because this trailer got some views, it got almost 500,000 views, but like a lot of Kingdom Hearts trailers get 1 million, you know? Million plus. Like a lot of Kingdom Hearts trailers usually, they do numbers. And I think while the community will spread the crap out of Missing Link, and Missing Link is a free game that they could just drop whenever, I do think they want the biggest launch possible for Missing Link. They want the most players possible for Missing Link. So I think that they drop Kingdom Hearts 4, they drop a massive trailer revealing freaking Incredibles as a world, revealing Yozora again, showing us some crazy story, the Master, I don't know. They drop an insanely hype, crazy KH trailer, better than the reveal trailer, re-revealing the game, and at the end of that trailer, download Missing Link right now, or Missing Link is coming out soon. That would be peak marketing, and that would be so freaking hype, and that could be a moment that we will remember for years to come, that we'll reflect on, like, dang, remember that time Kingdom Hearts 4 were like had a trailer at the Game Awards? It would be so peak, and Jeff Keighley could have all that to himself. All of that to himself. I know you at least brought it up. I know you at least brought it up at the headquarters. I'm sure Nomura was like, hey, I'm sorry about my fans. They're kind of crazy. And Jeff Keighley was probably like, yeah, they're kind of annoying, but look, let's do something crazy. And he's like, That's my piece with Missing Link. Now, let's talk about the actual release dates. The actual dates, months at least. I do not think Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out in 2025. Type a W or L in the chat if you think Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out in 2025, whether it's a yes or no. For me, it's a L. I don't think it's coming out in 2025, even though I wanted to. If it does, maybe KH4 is way ahead of development, but I think that junk's not coming out for at earliest is 2026. But I do think 2026 is a really good possibility, like 80% on 2026. Now, we say it's not coming out in 2025, and part of that is because we just don't think that Kingdom Hearts 4 is far enough along in development. Because when you don't see a game for 2.5 years, it's very hard to think that it's hard to imagine the game being completed. Because we haven't even seen Kingdom Hearts 4 in anything close to a completed state. Like, that Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer looked kind of rough. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, it didn't look bad. Like, it looked good. Like Sora looks good. I mean, I have my criticisms of, like, the coloring and everything. So I don't like this kind of, like, gray, basic atmosphere. But, look, my criticisms aside, I think Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to look a lot different. This is on Unreal Engine 4. The game's going to return on Unreal Engine 5. So next time we see it, it's going to be in a completely new engine, likely look immensely better. I think this game this game looked a little early in development. You could tell just by the combat, just by the little animations. This game was early in development. So it's hard to imagine what a completed version of this game looks like. Very similarly to how it was hard to imagine what a completed version of KH3 looked like for a while. Like, it was hard to imagine KH3 coming out or being completed until we actually got that release date, that release window. I think there's even deeper reasons why 2025 shouldn't come out in 2025, because I think the only way it would or should is if it's early 2025, and I don't think it should do that, and I don't think it will do that, because KH4 releasing within the next couple of months sounds freaking crazy and silly and not possible. But bigger reason is this game. Now, this may sound silly because I know we're in the RPG community, and y'all don't. I'm sure some of you guys have played GTA, but I know, generally speaking, in the RPG community, not a lot of you care that much about the Call of Duties, the Grand Theft Autos, like, you know, the basic, the normie games. I love me some GTA. I love me some Call of Duty, but I know that not everyone in the RPG community cares about this. However, every other developer does, because they know these games do have an impact on them. So, what I'm saying is, this game, it might be delayed, but GTA... If I had to bet for Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out in 2025, it would obviously be late 2025. But because GTA 6 is going to release in fall, I genuinely freaking think it is suicide to release your game anytime around GTA, in my opinion. Like, I'm sure some games with these super niche communities, and Kingdom Hearts is a niche community, but it's like a popular niche. Like, Kingdom Hearts games usually sell within like the 3 to like 7 million range. Kingdom Hearts 3 being the highest at that 7 million. A lot of number titles typically sell anywhere between 4 to 6. Don't get me wrong, I think Kingdom Hearts 4, let's say best case scenario, Kingdom Hearts 4 releases within a month or two of GTA 6. That game will probably still sell a solid, I don't know, 2 to 3 million, maybe even 3 to 4 million copies on the high end for its launch, right? I don't think it's going to have as big of a launch as KH3. I think maybe just slightly under that, depending on the hype, though. But because, like, we can't just think about us. We can't just think about the hardcore fans who buy this game no matter what, who will go into debt, use our credit cards, freaking ask for a loan to buy Kingdom Hearts 4 and the accompanying PS5. Because we're that crazy. We will, like, do anything possible to get Kingdom Hearts 4 in our hands, regardless of what's coming out, regardless of what's happening, regardless of when it's happening. Everyone else who's more normal, with their games, they might buy GTA 6 over it because all their friends are asking them to. So theoretically, Kingdom Hearts could probably lose easily a couple 100,000 to even millions of sales from just releasing its game around the same time frame as GTA 6. I will be surprised if any other major AAA games are releasing around GTA 6. I will be genuinely surprised if any other ones are releasing, because everyone's going to be playing GTA 6. Everyone's going to be talking about GTA 6 for at least a couple of months. So I think it will be like suicide to release your game in the end quarter of 2025. Do you guys agree with me on that, or y'all think that's crazy and doesn't apply to Kingdom Hearts? Elder Scrolls 6 maybe could. I think very few games get away with doing that, especially these smaller games. I mean, yeah, other games do have to release, but what I'm saying is, I do not think any major games are going to be dropping during that period. I don't think so, unless they were already slated to 2 years ago. I don't think they are. I think games that are a little ways out, I don't think they're releasing during that period. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 is not coming in 2025 anyway, so this is all theoretical. But if it did, I also think it'd be silly because of this. I'm sorry, I had to cough right quick, but all right, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of the stream. Well, we kind of already dived into the meat and potatoes, but I've given my reasonings. So we're going to start with Missing Link. Missing Link, December 2024, personally, is my timetable for Missing Link. I think Missing Link drops. If it drops in 2024, I think generally speaking, after the Game Awards is possible. You know how my go-to meme for Missing Link and for mobile games is how they'll probably drop Missing Link on a random Tuesday. I don't say Tuesday just because it's a date to be random with. I say Tuesday partially because most Union Cross updates dropped on Tuesday or Thursday, if my memory serves me correctly. Most Union Cross updates dropped in the middle of the week. Union Cross didn't drop its updates on weekends like that. They would drop it on a Tuesday, maybe a Thursday, because I might be confusing the two T dates in the week. But because of that, I think these are the two most likely dates for Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. If it drops in December. How do you guys feel about this? Because I think Christmas, a little Christmas Eve drop would be crazy. Also, this is Christmas in Japan. If it drops on this date for us. Praying for Christmas. Little Missing Link Christmas gift. I think that will go crazy. Anyways, though, are you guys enjoying the stream so far? Because if you are, hit that like button. Hit that like button. We got 54 people live in the chat. I have not even looked at the stream number for most of the stream. We got 54, 55 people in the chat. I want to say at least 50 likes. At least 50 likes on the live stream. And shoot, for those of you watching the VOD at home, watching this while you're laying in bed at night, while you're cuddling your girl, while you cuddling your pillow, whatever the heck you're doing. I don't know what you're cuddling, but you're probably holding on to some. Like the stream. Like the stream, hit that like button. Get us to 100 likes for the VOD. 50 likes for the people right here. Additionally, I know you guys see that graphic on the right. We are sponsored by Zenless Zone Zero. Type exclamation point ZZZ in the chat. Hoyoverse was so nice to sponsor us. I love Hoyoverse. Thank you. Thank you for helping us out. I got a Thanksgiving trip that I definitely cost a lot of money because Thanksgiving flights are kind of crazy. And, you guys are going to soften the blow a little bit for me. So I appreciate y'all. Download the game, play the game, try it out, support your boy. Literally downloading, I'm gonna be transparent. Straight up, I get a couple of bucks every single time you guys download the game. If you literally download the game with the link, I get a few bucks. Download the game, open it, I get some out of it. I would really appreciate that. Then we're also going to do our Zenless stream soon as well. Probably within the next week. Actually, yeah, maybe this week. Well, yeah, this week. It is Sunday. 31st. You think GTA 6 will get delayed to 2026? I do think there's a decent possibility GTA 6 gets delayed. Missing Link releases at the Game Awards. Now, I only think Missing Link drops in December if we get a trailer at the Game Awards. That's the only way I think it drops. I think Missing Link drops in December if we get a trailer. And if we get a KH4 trailer, I think it drops same day as that trailer. That would just be like peak. That would be super peak. And I think the 24th, like, let's say they don't want to drop it same day, I think they could easily just be like, hey, download it on Christmas Eve. But I do think Christmas is a little bit of a weird time for mobile games, but I still think it will be a good time to drop it for a lot of people. Get that Christmas money, do them Christmas gotcha pulls, you know what I'm saying? It'd be smart. So, that's option 1 for Missing Link. Option 1. Numero uno, right there. The second option, they're talking about releasing Missing Link for summer. Or releasing Missing Link when it's more warm outside, where people can walk around and do stuff, you know? If Missing Link is delayed to 2025, which is very freaking likely, I think it releases in March of 2025. And an exact date, I think it would drop in March. I don't know, honestly. I think just any time in March. Like I literally think any of these dates, March, I feel like is my time frame for Missing Link. Like I think March just has a nice ring to it. It's right when it starts getting a little warmer. It's still a little cold in some areas, but it gets starting to get a little warmer. People are going to be able to use the GPS feature a little bit during this time. That the GPS feature, which is like one of the main features of the game. I think March just has a nice like date to it. Also, I feel like a lot of Kingdom Hearts games have released in March, if I'm not mistaken. I do not have the statistics off the top of my head, but I know at least like 2 or 3 Kingdom Hearts games have released in March or in spring. So Square Enix definitely likes to release things during this time period. March 28th. You know what? You're dang right. Hold up. March 28th. This would be the anniversary. So you know what? March 28th. Let's just go with that. Why not? Anniversary day for Kingdom Hearts. Drop Missing Link before the anniversary. I think that would be peak. So, December 12th, December 24th, option 2, March 28th, but realistically it could be any of these days. So like, you know, I don't know. I just think any time around this, you know, let's make it a little more specific. Let's do within a week of the anniversary. So within a week of Kingdom Hearts' anniversary, I think it would drop. How you guys feeling about this one? Which one do you guys think is more likely? Option 1 or option 2? Let's swap back and forth between them for a little bit. Type in the chat which one you would go with, 1 or 2. 1 IMO. I mean, I know we want 1, but do you think we're going to get 1? I think 1's possible. Yeah, I know some of y'all probably do have hope for the Game Awards. Sorry, I was looking at something on Twitter. All right. $1.5 equals January. I don't know if I'm feeling it dropping in January, but maybe Magic Val was right. Maybe Magic Val was right. All right. So, we're done with Missing Link. Now on to Kingdom Hearts 4's dates. Now, I'm going to be real. I think if Kingdom Hearts 4 drops in 2026, it'll be in fall. And I don't know when in fall. I just think it'll be in fall. I think October is a... I don't know. Okay, this is what... When I said in the stream earlier, most of these are going to have some logic behind them. Some of them are just going to be like just a feeling. This is kind of the feeling one. I kind of just feel like Kingdom Hearts 4 for October, like it just sounds right. Something about it just sounds right. KH4 October 2026. It just sounds right to me. Like, sounds like a decent day before the holidays, you know. Yeah, maybe like some Call of Duty games probably releasing around this time, but I just think October 2026 is a like pretty good. It's a good month. It's a good month. Also, I feel like Kingdom Hearts games like releasing their games a little closer to winter or in winter straight up, and I kind of don't feel like, I don't know why, I don't feel like Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to release in winter. I feel like Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to release either during summer, during a summer, or during fall. So I'm feeling October 2026. KH4 is January 2026. I don't know about that one. I mean, I guess if we're doing the whole 7 years after KH3 thing, maybe, but I don't know about that one. Say June 2026. No, respectable, but I personally don't think it's releasing in June, because June's my birthday month and Square Enix hates me. So like, I don't think they're ever going to release a Kingdom Hearts game in June for me. I don't expect them to. I know that's very silly logic. I don't know if Square hates me. Maybe they do. They're probably like, yo, can this guy stop talking about our game? Like, can this guy just let us develop games in peace? Stop talking about it. Stop being a YouTuber. Anyways, look, even if Square hates me, I love their game. So I'm gonna keep talking about their game. So you got Rebirth the day after your birthday. Look, you got the blessed birthday then. Me, I don't know about that. I don't know if they'd be so kind to release my favorite franchise. Has a Kingdom Hearts game ever dropped in June, guys? I actually don't think it has. So my birthday might be cursed for Kingdom Hearts. Can y'all think of a single Kingdom Hearts game that has dropped in June? There's probably one out there. Maybe like Kingdom Hearts Recoded's like Australian release or something. But has a game ever dropped in June for Kingdom Hearts? Dream of Distance was June. I'm pretty sure Dream Job was July, wasn't it? I don't know. So, okay, this next date. So, this is like the bad timeline date. This is the bad timeline. This is the Kingdom Hearts 4 needs a lot more time than we think timeline. This is the... So, how old will I be in 2027? I will be 20... Well, no, I'll be close to turning 26 in March 2027. That's crazy, bro. Crazy. I went from turning 18. I was 17 still when KH3 released. Wild. So, okay. One of my boys on Twitter, Latrix, part of the Guiding Keys, Keyblade Guild, they tweeted on Twitter. I'm gonna try to pull the tweet up if I can. Hold up. So I only put this up. I put this up as a mention. Like, I think this is. I don't think this is happening. I don't want it to happen. But can you guys guess of one reason why 2027 could even be a possibility? So, my boy Latrix on Twitter said, "Ooh, spring 2027 seems likely, as it would also be the series' 25th anniversary." To me, man, that's whack. I don't care if it's the 25th anniversary. I don't care if it makes sense. Release that junk in 2026, bro. It will, again, if you have to release it in 2027, take your time. I want the game to be good. I want it to be as good as KH3 was. When I say that, by the way, chat, for people who hate KH3, in your case, I want it to be as good as KH2 was for you. For me, I like KH3 more. So as good as KH3 for me is my bar. Anyhow, getting that out the way. The anniversary release would be so whack. Also, bro, I don't think this is happening because, like, Kingdom Hearts releasing on a Sunday, though? I don't know. I mean, like, look, I get it. Sunday is a great, it's a great day of the week, but, like, I don't know. Something about Kingdom Hearts dropping on a Sunday sounds off to me. And that would be Monday for Japan, by the way. So, like, that'll be Monday for Japan if I'm not mistaken. So, like, or, well, maybe it'd be like a Saturday. I don't know. My time zone brain is off, but this is just like a weird, like, I don't know. I feel like something's off about that. I don't think KH4 releases in March. I personally don't, but 25th anniversary, I guess. And this is if this junk got, like, delayed, because I do think late 2026 is the era for Kingdom Hearts. I think 2026 is Kingdom Hearts' year. So I don't know. I don't know, man. So what are you guys feeling for Kingdom Hearts 4? Option 1 or option 2? I'm going to be bold. Square Enix re-reveals KH4 at the Game Awards, and I think early 2026 is possible. Really? FF16 and Rebirth were both re-revealed within a year of releasing. Okay. You know what? That's some sound logic, though. That's fair. That is super fair. Square Enix's recent marketing patterns have been: they reveal a game once, wait a freaking millennium to reveal it again, and then within a year of that re-reveal, they show the game off. So maybe that's their marketing tactic. Maybe they just go crazy with marketing from 2020, from Game Awards onwards, and maybe KH4 does release in 2020. But maybe it does release in 2025. I think that would be lame, though. Early 2026, though, I do think early 2026 is possible, but, like, how do I describe it? I just feel like, I don't know. Okay, this is the part where Square Enix probably hates me. My impression of Square Enix, and I'm a big Square fan, but I'm a big Square Enix Kingdom Hearts fan. A little bit of Final Fantasy VII and Octopath. They make some great games, but I am not like a big Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy fan yet, because I haven't played all the games. So mostly Kingdom Hearts, like 80% Kingdom Hearts for Square Enix. My especially with Square Enix's AAA titles, I think the best they have probably done is with, like, Remake and probably 16. Every other game, I feel like they've been, like, weird with. Like, I feel like Square Enix, they're kind of poor at communication compared to a lot of companies I see. They're a little poor with communication. I think they're kind of last minute with some of their announcements. Like, they really, like, drag you along like on a rope, like with their games. Understandably, because they know how their fan base is, so maybe that is the best approach. But what I'm trying to say is, if I'm a betting man when it comes to Square Enix, I will always bet for the late date rather than the early one. Like, I don't know, do y'all feel me on that? Like, well, or do you think Square Enix is more likely to release a game early or release a game late? That's just my interpretation. I'm surprised I've only streamed for an hour and 20 minutes, because this is like the most filled hour and 20 minutes ever. Like, I feel like just a lot, like a lot's happened in this hour. At least that's how I feel. Some of them are probably like, bro, this dude's been yapping for, like, ever. I don't know, though. I appreciate you guys in the chat, though, being, like, super duper interactive, like, talking about this. It's been a lot of fun. Download ZZZ in the chat. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Download the sponsor, support the sponsor in today's stream. Like the stream, subscribe if you haven't. I also have a theory video coming out tomorrow. You know what? Wait. Chat. So, how many of you saw my Marluxia theory the other day. Just type a W in the chat if you have. This is just a W in the chat. That's all I'd ask for. W in the chat. How many of you saw the Marluxia theory? Marluxia, Larxene, or not? W. Okay. So, the reason I asked this is because if you guys like that theory, a couple of you gave some criticisms, you know, I understand. But at the end of that theory, I said that theory has a part 2, which it does. Do you guys want to see the part 2 thumbnail? I'm very proud of the thumbnail. Do you guys want to see it? You guys can probably already imagine what part 2 is based off of the theory, but who wants to see part 2's thumbnail? I think I cooked with this one personally. Like I think I cooked. I'm very proud of this thumbnail personally. This is probably one of my favorite thumbnails. So, you're interested? All right. So, how do I put it up? How do I want to put it up? I'll do it like. I'll do it like this. Whatever. I'm gonna be lazy. Boom. Look at that. Look at that right there. Part 2, baby. Y'all can tell who that is, right? I don't know. I think I cooked with this one. I like this a lot. It was very hard to do the white organization coat with this. You could tell I based it off of like Shalitsia's like white coat. I wanted to get rid of the zippers, but I don't know. It was looking really weird when I got rid of the zippers, and I didn't. I'm gonna be real. I was a little lazy. I kind of didn't feel like. You know, trying to create material for it. Maybe I potentially could have just done a little like white fill-in for it, but I don't know. I don't really want to. Why is Shalitzia gray? Because she's dead. She's dead and it's supposed to be eerie, you know? I'm pretty sure she's gray in the image too, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Oh, look, you guys see my whole thumbnail folder. Let me grab this image right quick. Alright, I think it's in a Discord server. Where's it at? Yeah, it's supposed to be based off of this right here. I think I did a decent job. I mean, I don't think she's gray in this, but she's definitely like, I don't know, definitely like dark under there. Like, definitely has like the image of a haunted girl right here. So that's what it's based off of. Which I personally think I did a good job doing that 3D as good as I could, at least. I'm sure there's many graphic designers, artists in the community who I definitely could have commissioned, but I was like, you know what, it's 4 a.m. Let me see if I can do this myself, and I don't know, I'm happy with it. Anyways, guys, this was a very fun live stream. Very, very fun. Hope you guys enjoy it. For those of you who have missed certain parts of the live stream, hope you guys catch the VOD. It will be public. It will be up immediately after the live stream, actually. So if you missed any part of it, just, you know, go back and watch it. Exclamation point ZZZ in the chat. Download Zenless Zone Zero. Click the pinned link in the comment. Link in the description as well. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel so much recently. Supporting all the videos. Supporting the live streams. This stream has been a lot of fun. I need to make it a note to like do more streams kind of like this where I don't know, that's like super planned live stream. This was a lot of fun. Like I thought I'd get a lot more bored sooner. I don't know. Like I was worried because sometimes I talk a little too fast or I go a little too fast and I'm like, dang, am I going to get through like all my notes, all my points super quickly? But then I have to remember, wait, I'm me. I do not get through things fast. I ramble like freaking crazy. I'm gonna be real. If I don't have a script, I will ramble my butt off. So that's just how I am. That's how I am IRL too. If anyone meets me at a convention or anything, I just talk. I just be talking, bruh. I be talking. Right now I'm trying to see if anyone else is live. I mean, I kind of wouldn't mind continuing, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know what else to do right now. Like, I could maybe do some audio memory or something, but I feel like this is a good place to end it. You know, end it, have a nice, like, stream as this wrapped up into a nice little bow or whatever. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate you guys coming out, supporting, and all that. I'm gonna end it off here. Peace out, you guys. Bye.